Welcome back to another video here on my channel. Now today we're doing something a little bit different because recently I've been searching through the web and I've noticed a very apparent lack of conversation regarding whether or not Prodigy microtransactions, if you should buy their membership or their Prodigy EPICS or not. So I guess I'm going to try to give a first take on this as one of the older players in this community. Now do keep in mind that most things said in this video will be opinion based and I will be very honest, maybe brutally honest, so criticism will be involved. So if I say something you don't like and I say some part about membership sucks, then don't get angry, okay? It's all opinion based. So I think most of you guys know what the Prodigy membership is. It's basically a subscription. You can purchase it and you get a lot of extra benefits in game. You can progress faster, you can get more armor, you can get the Dark Tower. There are lots of stuff, but that's not what this video is about. If you guys want to know more about it, I would recommend checking out one Dr. Genius because he has made a video on this. It's a little bit outdated, but it covers the basics of what Prodigy membership would give you. He has told me that he will be updating this video later on in the future. Any date, I don't know, but you should be able to find that video somewhere in the top right corner or in the description below. Now when it comes to the Prodigy membership itself, it seems to be what Prodigy really focuses on getting people to buy. You can unfortunately I don't really support this thing they do, but they tend to overly advertise the Prodigy membership in their game, and from my opinion, because every time you complete a battle it says, oh, Prodigy membership, go ahead and buy some Prodigy membership. Every time you spin the wheel, if you accidentally spend it more than once, ooh, Prodigy membership. If you want to try Dark Tower, Prodigy membership, but that it is Prodigy membership. But I don't feel like I need someone to tell me to buy Prodigy membership every single time I complete a battle. Just a little bit annoying and leaves a kind of a sour taste in a player's mouth because you're just kind of pushy, and it's just, I would buy it if I enjoyed the game, but don't keep reminding me about it. But that's again another personal opinion. So this video I will be splitting into 4 chapters. The first chapter will be about my personal experience with Prodigy and what I have bought. The second chapter will be whether or not you should buy it, and because it all depends really, but I will get more into that. The third chapter will be about Prodigy membership and the Prodigy membership only, and then the fourth will be about Prodigy EPICS. So without a further ado, let's get into the first section. So starting off with myself here, of course, not my proudest achievement, but I don't really regret this either. I've spent a few $100s on Prodigy. I know it sounds crazy, but do keep in mind that I've earned all of that back either through YouTube monetization or because Prodigy has simply given those stuff to me for free. A couple years ago, they gave me a couple Prodigy EPICS for free to review, which was really generous of them. And just keep in mind that it's not the same for you guys because you guys don't have that type of disposable income. Well, I don't think you guys do, since most of you guys are probably below grade 8. But did I think it was worth it? Honestly, it was pretty worth it, considering of how much faster you did progress through the game, how much more gear you got, the accessibility. And of course, that sounds good, right? But considering that it's something that you purchase with money, it may not be a good thing for free-to-play players because they're missing out on a lot of that stuff, which leads me to my next point actually, and whether or not you should buy it. Now again, short answer to that, I'm pretty sure this is why everyone clicked on this video. The short answer to that is just, it depends. Okay, it depends. I know it depends is not a very useful answer, but I'm saying it because it's literally the only thing I could possibly think of from the top of my head. Because if I say yes and you go ahead and spend $500 on the game and then you realize you didn't get what you want, I don't want to hear anybody coming to me complaining, okay? It really depends. Now I'm gonna go a little bit more deep into this and why it depends. Because let's say you started in grade 3 or you are in grade 3 and you have started playing. If you're gonna play this game all the way to grade 8 for a very long term, it's a long term period, then I would definitely suggest, yeah, it's worth it. Go ahead and buy something. I'm not saying immediately spend $200 on the game, okay? Don't overspend at all, but like try it out, because I do think Prodigy membership is not a bad deal when you buy it correctly. I will get more into that correction stuff in the 3rd chapter about Prodigy membership. But again, like contrary to that, if you don't play this game a lot, if you play like 3 to 4 hours a week, or you're in grade 7, let's say you started in grade 7, and since Prodigy only runs to grade 8, you're going to end in like a year. In that case, I would usually avoid buying anything in Prodigy because it's not worth it at all. You're not going to be playing this game for that long, and it's just not worth it. Also, considering the math aspect of this game. Now, Prodigy has one goal. I'm pretty sure one goal. They want to make math fun. They want to help kids learn math, which they somewhat achieve, somewhat don't achieve, but that's a different story. The math aspect of Prodigy does not change, whether or not you're playing for free or whether or not you are paying for membership. So if you buy membership, you're not going to get harder questions or like more detailed questions. They're still going to be the same. So the education part, literally the exact same thing. When you're buying Prodigy, you have to know that you're only buying it because you want the in-game content, like the extra gears and all that stuff, all the extra armor and all the dark tower, all that stuff. So do keep that in mind. Just spend your money wisely. That's all you have to say about it, okay? Now, if you are going to buy something in this game, I would suggest buying the Prodigy membership and only the Prodigy membership. It is the only thing that is worth it, in my opinion, compared to their other stuff like Prodigy EPICS. Now, they don't really sell a lot of stuff, like they don't have a lot of microtransactions, but when it comes to the Prodigy membership, it is definitely the best thing they have. Now, if you go onto the website and you try to buy the membership, they will give you 3 options. So they'll have like a yearly option, and I think they have a monthly option as well. And the monthly option costs nearly twice as much as the yearly option, which is honestly kind of stupid in my opinion. But you know what? That's just more the reason to buy the yearly one. That's why I keep saying, you know, if you're going to play this game long term, again, it's a long-term investment. If you're going to play this game long-term, then definitely go for the yearly Prodigy membership. Don't buy the monthly Prodigy. It's just not worth it, okay? Monthly, $9 a month for Prodigy membership it's not good, okay? You could buy a lot better stuff, in my opinion, with that. But $5 a month for the yearly deal is pretty good, in my opinion. $5 is definitely worth it, but again, don't buy the others. Just get the yearly one, okay? Make a long-term decision whether or not you're going to play this game or not. And the last point I want to make, or the last chapter of this video, will be Prodigy EPICS. Again, this part, again, I said it's not as good as Prodigy membership. In my opinion, Prodigy EPICS are more of a fan thingy. Like if you're a fan of Prodigy, yeah, Prodigy EPICS, they might be for you. Now, before these used to be sold all the time, there would be a dedicated website for you to buy any Prodigy EPIC you want. Now, of course, I don't think they do that anymore. I'm pretty sure Prodigy EPICs are more limited. It's just like every now and then they would release a refreshed epic and then you could buy it. I, of course, got most or many of my epics for free sent by Prodigy. And again, only buy it if you're actually a true fan. You do get a toy, so I guess it's sort of their merchandise, but it's not really a toy, it's more of a figure. I guess you could call that a toy, but like you can't really play with it. It's nothing really moves, just sit it on your desk. But again, not very worth it in my opinion. Some people also buy it because it gives them a free limited edition exclusive Prodigy epic in their game, which is pretty cool, honestly. But again, in terms of how good that is, it's not, you don't really need it, okay? It's just another pet, and you can catch a lot of better pets, I believe, that look less cool but have the same exact power in Prodigy, which would definitely make Prodigy EPICS much less of a need compared to the Prodigy membership. So in conclusion, if you are considering buying something in Prodigy, I recommend looking at many different aspects of it. Whether or not are you playing it for long term, are you playing it short term? Do you enjoy the game? Okay, that's also a big part of it. If you do have playing long term and you do enjoy the game, then yeah, I would suggest buying a Prodigy membership and then just go up from there. But if you're playing it like not very long, if you just play it for fun, 3 to 4 hours a week, or like you're just gonna stop playing it next year because your school doesn't, I don't know, like you're in grade 7, right? Then I would suggest no. It's not really worth buying anything in there. It's not really going to help you either way, and there are better things to spend your money on, in my opinion. But again, you might think of it differently. I'm just saying. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I tried to keep it as short as possible. You could dig real deep into this topic, but I kind of just wanted to scratch the surface of Prodigy in-app purchases, because I know a lot of you guys have the question of whether or not you should buy or spend money on this game. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I took a bit of a break. I was getting a little bit burnt on making videos, but I'm back now. So once again, I'll see you guys next time.